Hi guys, this is lesson 5-2. I can recognize and measure metric units of liquid volume and mass. How many milliliters are equal to 3 liters? 1 liter is about as much as this liter of pop. 1 milliliter is about the amount of milk in this spoon. So our question is asking how many milliliters are equal to 3 liters. So if I have 3 of these big bottles of Pepsi, how many of these teeny tiny spoonfuls are going to fit in it? Well, I know that there are 1,000 milliliters. Notice I use a capital L in 1 liter. So if I have 3 liters, then that means each liter has 1,000 of these spoons. So I would simply do 3 times 1,000 to get my answer of 3,000. So there would be 3,000 milliliters in 3 liters. How many grams are in 40 kilograms? This chart is going to help us to understand the question. So when you hear gram, imagine a small paper clip. So we're talking about mass, and that's how much something weighs. So when I think of a gram, it reminds me of an ounce. It barely weighs anything at all. On the other hand, when I hear kilogram, I'm going to imagine that I'm holding a dictionary. It is much, much heavier. So, a bike would weigh about 8 kilograms. A cat would weigh 6 kilograms. A mouse, 30 grams. A medium pizza, 550 grams, or that would be 10 kilograms. And you can look at some of these others to get an idea. So when I think of a kilogram, I think of a pound. So a gram would be kind of like an ounce, and a kilogram would be kind of like a pound. Well, I know that there are 1,000 grams because, I'll show you why in a minute. 1,000 grams are in 1 kilogram. Kilo means 1,000, and gram is our base unit. So if I have 40 kilograms, for each of my kilograms, I have 1,000 grams. So I'm going to multiply. So 40 times 1,000. Well, I know I'm multiplying by 40, which happens to have a 0. Oops, why did I put a 1? Okay, I know 4 times 1 is 4, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 zeros. So I can use my zero trick that we learned earlier this year. And now I know that 40,000 grams are in 40 kilograms. Every morning for breakfast, Nala drinks 30 centiliters of water. How many milliliters of water does she drink each day? So now we're talking about volume. Well, I know that we are talking about centiliters and milliliters. Well, I know 1,000 milliliters are in 1 liter. I also know 100 centiliters are in 1 liter. And I know that a milliliter is smaller than a centiliter. So I'm actually going to be multiplying by 10 because a milliliter is smaller. So if I have 30 centiliters, I'm going to multiply it by 10. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 2 zeros, and I would have 300 milliliters. So every morning or every day, Nala is drinking 300 milliliters. Today, you learned how to convert metric units of mass and volume.